So hey everybody, it's Bill Peterson here. One of the things I'm working on this weekend is there's a car show coming up next week, and I want to take my 59 to it, but it's filthy because when they were painting it and sanding on it, they didn't take as much care. I mean, the body was on this, so I have to clean it up. It's a mess. It's got this fine dust on it everywhere. Which is, it's, I guess, to be expected, but I want to get it cleaned off and get it being back to pretty so that I can show it and have it look nice. So that's one of the things I've been working on. The internet, I was finally able to find a bed front for that 41. That came today, and that was quite an adventure. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But yeah, we're going to do that this weekend, and just some other little stuff, and have a good weekend. Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. All right, well, I spent some time with a degreaser and some brushes, and I got it looking quite a bit better. I'm a lot more pleased with it. The power washer helped a lot, and I use this degreaser that's pretty incredible stuff from a company called Schaefer's, and you mix it with water. It's a citrus base, but it's just really incredible. So hopefully it'll start. Hopefully I didn't get too much water in the distributor and the carbs, and it'll start and I can take it for a spin and heat it up a little bit and dry it off. Well, we got her cleaned up and ready to show, and thought we'd take her out for a little spin, make sure it's dried off. Beautiful night, Friday before Mother's Day. It's warm out. We could use a little rain, but this is driving a time machine right back to 1959. Well, look, it finally showed up. Yeah, I ended up getting this from a company that is one of the major suppliers of these old vehicles like this, a place called Jim Carter Truck Parts. I had ordered one on eBay, and everything was going great, but then it never shipped, and so I started looking around trying to find that end panel. And people at Chevs of the 40s told me that the manufacturer that made those was in business on Thursday, and Friday when they went to order some, they were out of business and the doors were closed. So I was able to find this one. It didn't have some of the other parts, but like that rod that goes through there, but I can get a new one of those. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to stick that on today, call that bed good, get it test fitted, and then we'll be off to the races on something else. All right, well, I'm going to call this done. It's been a project. Parts were slow to come, but I was able to track everything down. Now the only thing left to do is figure out how to, or where to have fabricated sheet metal bed for this. The guy at the local sheet metal shop that I go to, he said he's got a pattern and he can do it. But yeah, this truck had a steel bed in it, and it's going to get a steel bed back in it at some point. So over the summer, I'll take this apart. I'll get the bedside sandblasted or treated, whatever I want to do to get the rust and everything off of those for their long-term storage before it goes back on the truck frame. And I will get it on the truck frame one of these days when I'm ready. So that's what's going on with this. All right, one thing I've got to do today is work on the throttle linkage on this. The throttles stick a little bit, and it's because of that cable there. It's got a hand throttle on it as well as the gas pedal, and the gas pedal is hanging up a little bit. So I'm going to work a little bit on that today to get that a little freer, figure out what's going on there, and that's going to be what we're doing. All right, so I think I got a solution on that. I put a spring from the accelerator pedal back to the bolt where the oil carriage is held up, or the oil filter assembly. And hopefully that spring will be just enough to return that throttle to the right spot when I give it gas and let go of the gas.